Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition in the Trespasser DLC. In the previous episode we have found this nice armor that I'm wearing here. I have been back to the Winter Palace and I put a rune in this armor, which is the Sigil of the Deep Stalker, the same thing that we had on the Ethereal Prowler armor that we were wearing before. I kept this one just in case we have problems, because this one gave us 5 guard on hit. This one doesn't do that, so maybe it's a good idea to keep that as well in case I have problems. We have a little bit more of attack here. I did not change anything here. I mean, nothing changed anyways. We have 30% attack instead of just 7, which I guess is good. Critical damage is not as high as before, but I think it's still fine. We have a flanking damage bonus of 245%, which is what we desperately need. The resistances are, like I said, a little bit lower, but we have to keep with it. If we have a problem, I'll switch the other armor. I, by the way, looked if I want to tint the armor to change the look. It's possible, but I ultimately decided to keep the looks of this one because it looks just great as it is. And yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Yeah.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Yeah, there's a bookshelf.
Time to get some answers from the Vidasala.
First, I'm gonna read here. Books in the Crossroads. A book from the Crossroads. Its pages are filled with numbers and letters splattered around the page in random order, like writing in a dream. Every other book on its shelf is filled with the same nonsense script. In certain lines, the letters appear to shift slightly out of the corner of the eye. There's some more. Map of the Crossroads. This unsigned note was tucked into a bookshelf in the Crossroads, as if left for someone to find. Do not stray from the marked paths. There are many mirrors. Some lead to danger. Do not linger longer than you must. At the bottom is a crude map of floating islands, some of which seem impossible to reach. Well, I'm not planning to reach any other... Oh, we can read more. Communal journal. This slim journal was tucked into a bookshelf in the Crossroads as if left for someone to find. Each entry is in a different hand. I've dropped rocks off a dozen ledges. I've not heard one hit bottom. This place has no bottom. Do not be here if you have no tasks here. An entry in Quinlat follows. Emmett missed the rendezvous. He said he was scouting the lower ledges on orders. Another entry in Quinlat follows. Understood. No one's go near that mirror anymore, because I believe that just appeared when I was reading the other one, but no. Okay, let's go through the alluvion. Where are we here? Find the Vidasala.
Elven library?
There are traces of some ancient magical catastrophe in the air.
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Indeed. Vir Dithara, Exile of the Forbidden Ones. The pages of this book, Memory, show the blazing forms of the Evanuras banishing a howling spirit from the reaches of the fate that touched their lands. A voice rings out, stern and imperial, for abandoning the people in their time of greatest need, for casting aside form to flee where the earth could not reach. We declare Zebankek and others of her ilk exiled from the lands of the Evanuris. Beware. Their familiarity with shape allows them to travel paths unaided. They may be bound, but only the protection of your gods will fully shield you from their malice. They are forbidden from the earth that is our right. Okay, the other one. Vir Dithara Homecoming. The pages of this book, Memory, describe an elf approaching a city of glass spires, so deeply blue they ache. The city's outskirts are wrapped in lakes of mist, and figures stroll along the pearly glowing strips as if they walked on solid ground. Groves of trees woven into enormous parks shelter elves and quiet hollows, while other elves walk below a river, churning along an invisible shoal in the air. The scene hums with quiet talk and contentment as the Memory's maker reaches the city's gates, already thrown open wide. Yeah, as I said before, I had the feeling like something is appearing after we've read the other books. Ver de Thara, Signs of Victory. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a monument made in a single afternoon by 1,000 toiling servants, swarming over a lump of fallen stone as large as a collapsed mountain. By the end of the day, the stern figure of Elganan stares down into a valley, carved out from the foothills of the rock. The slaves have disappeared. Light radiates from the Eidolon's narrowed eyes and its open, snarling mouth. Hail Elganan, first among the gods. Mark his victory eternal. Well, this looks interesting. Oh god, are we going to swap sides and then be on, like, upside down? That would be interesting. Is there a spirit? There is a pathway as well.
An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
Oh,
An unknown person. Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
thanks for your information, for this warning.
Greetings.
Do you have anything more to say?
What do the old elves use this place for?
This is the Vir de Thara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Vir de Thara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserved their last words.
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me. The floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Thanks. Really paints a picture.
I'm looking for a Kunari called Vidisala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidisala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
What does Vidisala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
Interesting.
There must be thousands of years of history here. There must be so much you can teach us.
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken paths at every missing. I cannot. There is no more.
No worries.
Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
No worries.
Where are we going now?
Wisdom guide you.
I didn't expect to get to know like a lot of things here, so I think that it's fine. Yeah, what do we have? Oh, buy sell. What the heck? The best defense for 85,000. I do have the money. I mean, it's shield obviously. 5 constitution front defense. It's just 37 armor rating, so I'm not really keen to have that. But enhanced shield wall. Every 5th block with shield wall deals massive damage to enemies in the area. That is amazing. However, Ironbolt is not using that one, obviously. The best defense schematic. I'll take the schematic. Because I can't use it anyhow at the moment. So why would I buy it? Compound crossbow arms, I think I can give that away because I already put the better one in Varric's Bianca. Alright. Nice. Is there anything else around? That's all. Okay. Hand is glowing all the time now.
There. Kunari. On that upside down island.
Oh,
Looks like
upstairs.
a camp up there.
As I
Down
thought.
there. Shit, this place is weird.
It is indeed weird. Let me just look around a little bit. Discharge. Yeah, I have to use the discharge, otherwise we're not going to get forward. Oh, sorry, Harry.
Repaired some of the steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
At least we're able to go through here now. And then down here, I see. And there's an alluvion that we probably have to go through to find our way forward. There's a canary there. That he doesn't see us. Come on, you should see us. Well. Actually, we could have gone just straight down here. Anyway, let's go through this alluvion. Are we upside down now? No, I'm not sure. Oh.
Interesting. The anchor is reacting adversely to elven magic.
What does that mean?
I haven't the slightest, my dear. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I definitely should. Why? I did... damn it, because I reloaded a bit while I was tinting my armor, and then I went back to the previous... That's why I don't have maximum now. So many supply caches, probably we're coming back here in the future. Verdethara, a flowering imago. The pages of this book, Memory, describe an immensely tall, immensely graceful vine that flowers with the heat of a copper sunset and has blossoms as large as ponds, petals as long as a man, and scents puffing out like citron and sky and carrion death. The day the last of the vine's folds sped them extinct, the creature of this memory weeps, and after recording the flower's sights and sounds, enters Euthenera. Treasure this thought, for it was the last of its kind, and so much more than the last of me. We're not using any supply cache, of course, because why would we, if we don't miss any health potions? I could go through this alluvion. I assume there's another one up there. Yes, what do we have here? Well, let me go here first. Why would we go through the alluvions if there's another way already around? Oh, there's a third alluvion up here. Oh well, I was not expecting that. Holy hell. And another supply cache. How many? Actually, 1, 2 more, 3 more. No, actually, that's just... Okay, my bad. It's just where I was coming from. My bad. There are 3 alluvions, but 2 alluvions to go into. I just thought I was on a different level, which I wasn't. Ah, because there's a 4th one down here. I see. Let me go through this one first. Because I don't want to forget about it. Well, great. That was really nice. It brought us back here? Okay. Let me go through it again. Yeah, I have to go on. Okay. I thought I would be able to just walk there, but apparently I am not. Also, you're standing in my way down here. You know that? Okay, it doesn't work. I don't... Maybe I have to do something before being able to do that. Because I am not able to go... No. As I thought... No, I should be able to... Okay, not like this. And it always sends us back. Which is weird. The good thing is I already have... Bull. Why didn't you jump? I don't understand. Why did you not jump? I want to try. I want to figure this out. But why? Why aren't you jumping? I don't understand that. I don't get why she's not jumping. I don't understand this. I don't understand why they're not jumping. Again. And I'm always pushed back outside of the Illuvian. Barrick. Great, great. I want to figure it out. I want to figure it out now. Are you kidding me? She is kidding me. She was just standing there. Ugh, come on. Don't go through the freaking Illuvian. Okay, I don't see it possible. It's not possible to go through there, I believe. I can jump here, but I'm not able to jump any further. That was like, I just did it on purpose. Okay, let's go back. I'll have to take one of my supply caches because, yeah. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We have enough of those. Another way to the right, because I didn't go this way. No, there's nothing. Okay. Now let's finally go through one of the Illuvians after I've resupplied. Let's go for this one. What do we have here? Loot. They touched honeycomb. Chance to inflict bees on target. Oh, I like that one. I shouldn't. I just wanted to jump there. Why don't you jump? Okay, it's not possible. Okay, I tried. Okay. Oh, careful. Where is this leading? There's upstairs and this downstairs. Okay. Very confusing. And there's another Illuvian. No, that's the Illuvian where I came from. Okay. Courtyard. Okay, probably I have to go through that Illuvian there. Oh, I did not read this one. Verdethara, Birds of Fancy. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a pair playing, colliding in the air, bodies formed for kissing, stroking lines of heat, as molten as the sun. The dance is fluid, roiling never-ending, lovers tangled in a laughing knot that rolls on for years, a promise never to be parted, whatever ages come. An annoyed thought intrudes from one who marked this memory after it was recorded, but the gods find a private chamber. Yeah, it sounded like a romance, kinda. Indeed. Alright, let's see what we'll find behind this Illuvian. So far no enemies, but there's a Kunari, a dead one.
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Backs hunched, eyes wide open. They were scared shitless when they died.
Apparently they were. Scared shitless. Is there anything here? Well, this looks like a puzzle, but Not really anything I can do there. Oh, there's one more of those. Interesting. Hello, Archivist.
Welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
They're saying some guy just made the veil? We must have been ass deep in demons before then.
Impossible. If there was a time the veil didn't exist, there would be some mention of it in human history.
We need more answers, it seems. Scholar's Retreat. Are we getting closer? Listen to Iron Bull. Okay.
Floating crap, magic mirror crap, evil demon crap.
Indeed.
When this is over, I'm gonna need somebody to hit me with a stick again.
Whatever works for you, Tiny.
Next time we get the gang back together, let's do a dragon instead. Dragons are fun.
Still don't understand how to get past these fires. This is one riddle that I haven't figured out yet in this.
Look at all of this. What a pity.
I know you like books, Iron Lady, but I never thought I'd hear you lament the loss of elven literature.
Actually, I meant the elves. To build an entire empire on the foundation of magic.
There's probably worse things to base your civilization around. Coin, the lyrium trade, tradition.
Indeed.
The elves trusted completely that the world as it was would never change. This rubble is the legacy of that trust. If the Qunari can mine lyrium, others can learn the secret. Orzamar's time is ever more swiftly coming to a close.
I know. I don't even want to think about everything it'll break up on the surface when it collapses.
Treat this one research notes. These loose pages are scattered about as if abandoned in a great hurry. Algebraic-looking formulae crawl across the pages, spiked with dense annotations and cuneiforms.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Qunari come here to learn?
They're real technical. I can't make out any either. Something about magic. That's it.
The theorems are familiar. The Qunari are wrestling with abstracted magical theory.
Examine. When the dread wolf's gaze is bright, light burns in a ring of the dead. Oh, do I have to go down here? Oh, is that where I came from? Don't remember it anymore. No, it's not where I came from. That's a way forward, apparently. Let me activate this one.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down alluvion.
Creepy. Helpful, but creepy.
It's a place
Okay.
of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Now it's even weirder.
Okay, we have to go back now to where we came from, and then we should be able to go forward. Yeah. Okay. Let me just see. Is this where we came from? I believe so. Yes. Okay. Is the librarian? Wasn't the librarian here? Or archivist? What the name was the archivist, I think. Oh. Oh. It was not expected. No, no, no. Well, fucked. Okay. I hate those assassins. I hate them so much. Okay, those enemies are getting stronger now. Yeah. Okay, you're done. We lost some health potions. Especially me because... No, okay, but that was because of the... Because I fell down and because there was an assassin. If there's an assassin, I always get hit. And I always... Well, not always, but most of the time I have to take a health potion. That's not because of... Oh, damn it. Anchor Blast. Discharging the anchor now deals damage to nearby enemies.
That's really not getting better, boss.
The pain stopped.
It keeps coming back.
At least I should use it more often now. We also have focus. Let me get the supply cache here. And then we have to go back through this one. So far I think it's fine with this armor. Okay, we have not unlocked this pathway, only the second one there. So we need to find another pathway still. Vivienne, did you just jump down there? Okay, I'm not quite sure. I have done this one, but I'm missing a second one. Maybe I'll have to go through here again and look for this other one. Ah, wait a second. Did I not? I think I did not go through this one, did I? Yes, that's the problem. I wasn't going through this one. Oh well, I shouldn't have taken this supply cache then. But it's how it is. Broken Tower. No, that's the one where we've been right now. So that's what we just took care of, so I'm not quite sure. Or Scholar's Retreat. Yes, that's where we've been. So that's not where we need to be. We need to be here, but how do I get there? Is there another way? Because I have been there already. I don't see another way to get there. Maybe somewhere here and I overlooked it. Because there is certainly nothing here. We've been here before. Okay, let's go back. Let me see. Broken Tower again, yes. Also, this artifact here, whatever it is, it's turned off now. So yeah, that's weird. I've certainly been through that one, I believe, yeah. Another book that I haven't read. Werner Thara, attentive listeners, the pages of the book Memory show a solemn group of elves in an amphitheater of living wood. Entire trees grown into seats and stairs for the listeners to recline on. Two other elves and the spirit of learning are speaking in turn on ways to bend the properties of the material world when casting spells. At the end, the spirit with the air of a senior lecturer floats forward and booms in a surprisingly deep voice. The unchanging world is delicate. Spells of power invite disaster and annihilation. The unchanging world is stubborn. The pull of the earth fiercely resists, making fire run like water or stone rise like mist. The unchanging world rings with its own harmony. Listen with fearless hearts, and great works will unfold. I'm going through this one again, but I remember that I've been there. I still want to go through it, just in case I missed something. Let me just see where we at. It looks like this is the way forward. I'm pretty sure. This looks like it. Just have to find an illuvian to get there, I believe. Oh, careful. Because this definitely looks like we are getting closer to this one. On the map it showed me a little bit, but as I said, I am not 100% sure if I'm right. Examine? Oh no, we haven't been here yet.
More dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
My bad, I must have overlooked this. I really must have overlooked it. Archivist?
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen'Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So the ancient elven empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic?
If the old elves relied on magic even more than the Vince, no wonder things went to crap when it dried up.
An empire run on more magic than we have ever seen. Perhaps it's best its little secrets remain lost.
Let's go and see. Lower archives. Okay, we're correct here. I'm 100% sure that we'll have to fight more Kunari once we're on our way back. Listen to Varric. Okay.
You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
They aren't really books, my dear. They're merely emanations of ideas projected into your mind.
How about we just leave all the creepy Fade shit where we found it?
I've never read an elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
Hard and Hightown chapter by Varric Tethers. Donnan wiped spilled ale off the bar, listening to the cries of the birds and the crashing of waves outside. Another slow day on the Amaranthine coast. The tavern didn't get many visitors, just a little too far south of the Antivan border to catch the caravans, but he hadn't opened it to make a profit. He poured a glass of plum brandy from a chipped decanter and carried it out to the patio, where an impressive Orlesian moustache was keeping company with an old grey warden playing a minuet on a lute. Okay, Donnan handed the brandy to the warden. Or is it? I was thinking of the husband of Eveline, the guard captain in Kirkwall, of course, but I'm not quite sure if that's it. If that was his name. Donnan handed the brandy to the warden in some difference to his moustache, and the gentleman accepted it with grace, placing the glass on the table before finishing the last measure of his song. "You have my thanks, guardsman." The Orlesian set the lute on a nearby chair and allowed the brandy to approach his moustache. The moustache did not appear impressed with the vintage. "It's just Donnan these days," he replied, looking out over the waves. "My time in the Kirkwall Guard is over. I spent so many years in and around the City of Change." The warden sighed. "We're both lucky to have escaped her clutches." The sun was setting behind them, drawing long shadows on the ground that stretched toward the sea. "Maybe," Donnan shrugged, watching the waves turn dark in the distance. "Some days I'm not sure all of me made it out to what we've left behind." The Orlesian raised his glass in a toast, and the two men watched the light fade over the ocean in peace.
What the? I never wrote this.
Sure. Verdil Thara, the deepest fade. The pages of this book, Memory, are instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the fade, realms so far been removed there unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifested outside the fade will find it easier to find its stillest roots, but it is rare the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. Or the air. Ardethar raising the Sonellium. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in the void. In the distance, hallowed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, and a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved. It is a masterpiece in itself. The well-dressed elves shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Sonellium, a gift from Blessed Celeste to clever June as thanks for a great favor, and friendly debate over the color of the palace's roof trim. Okay. Can go outside here, so let me check it out. Okay, there's nothing here. At least not yet, but there might be more. Actually, there was a way. Okay, so maybe that's not a discharge.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvion now.
Okay. However, I know for sure that we'll have to fight Kunari now before we get there. So let's fight those Kunari before we're heading there. I mean, I'm going to end the episode before we're going there, but I want to fight the Kunari first, because I know they will come now. Once we go through this alluvion, they will fight us. So I want to take care of them before. And there they are. There's an assassin back there. I have to concentrate on him because that's gonna be the hardest one to defeat. That helped already. Nice. It was really helpful, but they're not all done yet. There's another assassin. Okay, now. It also takes focus to use it, I see. So maybe it's not a good idea to use it because I don't want to lose all my focus that I need for my Hidden Blades attack. Alright. Is that the correct alluvion, or is that the one we came from? I think that's the one we came from, okay. So the alluvion we have to take to get back is probably down here. Yes, where is it? That must be the one to come back to. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Okay. What? Holy hell, I was not expecting that.
Not good.
We're not doing enough damage. At least a little bit. This one isn't moving. That's good, I guess. Maybe I should concentrate on those a bit closer to me. Yeah, that was bad. That's costing me a lot of damage.
Surround Siram Viramalas, Shivera Milva.
Damn it, I wasn't able to move at all. More enemies. Not good, not good. Okay, I have to put this here so that the iron ball is back. God damn it. Okay, holy hell, I'm going to die here. And I can't use any of the... That's bad, that's bad. I wasn't expecting this. This is ridiculous. How? They're too difficult. How? This is not... What the fuck? I can't move at all. Fuck. How is this so difficult? And why are we so slow? What are those bugs on the ground? That's totally weird. I don't get it. That's not gonna help me though. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're too strong. They're too strong. And I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Oh, I know, I know.
They're the librarians?
Not good.
Damn it. I used that one. God damn it. Get out of there. I can't jump anymore. And why are you shooting? I want to jump. I have to.
Siram Viramalas, Shivera Milva.
God damn it, I'm even getting hit like that, even though I'm not even there anymore. I wasn't able to do anything because I was already in the move. I was moving already. Fuck. I can't move. God, why? What the fucking hell? Why are you continuing to harass me? And why are we so freaking slow? I can't move. I can't move. I cannot move. What the fuck is this? Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna play again. What the fuck? I'm not gonna survive. Why? Use the freaking... But how? I used it. God damn it. I'm not commit. How is this so difficult? This is so difficult. I don't understand. Fucking Jesus. Okay, I want to get Iron Bull up for the start. Then Vivienne. And then I'm gonna grab myself. Oh god, Iron Bull is already down again. And I'm dead already again? That's why there was such a... That's why there was this, you know, the supply cache, I mean. I survived? Holy hell, I survived. Fuck. Okay. Holy fuck. This is why there were supply caches here. And I was stupid enough to use them both. Oh, let's read this last book. At least we survived it. The Thara, Duel of 100 Years. The pages of this book memory show a narrow plateau on top of a mountain. Two armored figures, one in gold, one in black, are fighting in the snow. Steel flickers so fast the air hums. Blood dots the ground. They do not stop for breath. The one in black makes no sound as a blade parts his throat. Mythal, in her wisdom, interceded in an argument between Elganan and Falandine. With clever words, she convinced them to settle their grievance through a battle of their champions. Elganan and Falandine agreed and set their champions against each other rather than declare war among the gods. May those nights long be remembered and Mythal's wisdom praised. Yeah, this is gonna be a long episode, but I did not want to cut it off before I defeated them. I also have to go back to my previous armor, which I'm doing now. Okay, crafting materials. What is new? Fate Touched Honeycomb? Yeah, I want to use that. That sounds like a really good one. The beast, the best defense. Armor, the skin that stalks, the skin that stalks, the skin that stalks. Okay. Now we are able to go forward. However, I will end the episode here. We're at way past 30 minutes now. Just needed to finish this fight. And now we're without any health potions. I hope we get another supply cache there. That's why there were 2 supply caches in that room, because they wanted us to use them in the fight. Well, I couldn't know. Well, in the next episode we go through this Illuvian and see what we find behind it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition in the Trespasser DLC. Until then, bye bye.